Good day, Grow Hope Saskatchewan Network, and by extension, a good day to this vibrant network of relationships that's known as the Canadian Foodgrains Bank. We share a concern to help ensure that people are not going hungry around the world, that everyone has enough food to eat. And I'm standing here at Creekridge Farms with owner-operator Josh Prybylski. Josh, it's great that you've given a little bit of time during a very busy moment. It's May 12th. And I think seeding has just begun. So Josh and his family are part of Grow Hope Saskatchewan, and we've just wanted to have a quick interview to hear a little bit about what is it like for folks on the farm at this time of the year. So thanks again, Josh, for your time, and tell us a little bit about, I guess, some of the history of Creekridge Farms.
Yeah, we're a multi-generational farm. Been in the area since the late 1800s, and about fifth generation now. And made up of my dad, my uncle, myself. We incorporated as a partnership and incorporation in 2007, and been farming ever since together. And we have some new family members that are joining the team here real soon. And it's growing, and yeah.
That's cool. And for some folks, I mean, we understand that there's folks that are farming, but tell us a little bit about what are the crops you produce? Do you have any livestock? How many people are involved? I'm looking around and I'm thinking this isn't just you. There's probably
not.
A few other folks, as you mentioned.
Yeah. We're a mixed farm with cattle and grain operation, and we got 230 cow herd, and we grow canola, wheat, oats, barley, flax, lentils, peas, and some forages. And yeah, so very, very diverse farm we have here.
We would find a lot of that food, or lots of those crops in the foods we'd eat. And for folks that are on the Grow Hope webinar, we've just had a slide that talks about, you're based out of Willowbrook, which is close to Yorkton. Share a little bit with us about kind of this region. What are some of the things you really enjoy about farming here, or farming and family life here, as well as I think it's warranted too. What are some of the challenges that comes with being in this part of Saskatchewan?
Yeah, so this area is known for being the parkland, and so lots of trees, lots of water. So as beautiful that is, most of the time it does come with its challenges too. Extra water. This year we're dealing with that.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful in one sense, but a challenge on the other. So,
yeah. Okay, great. And here's one other one. Just, I do know that you mentioned your uncle. You farm with your uncle,
Yes.
Bill.
Bill, yeah.
And I got to know him a number of years ago. Well, when I first started with the Foodgrains Bank as the Saskatchewan regional rep, that's now 10 years ago. Do you know of some of the history of how did your Uncle Bill connect with the Foodgrains Bank? Do you know some of that back history?
So yeah, our farm, we had a neighbor that felt led, and we felt led as well with our faith in God, that giving back is part of our faith.
Okay, we're here part 2 for the Grow Hope webinar, and we're actually in one of Creekridge Farms fields, and interestingly we can see a cedar right behind us. Now, I'm not actually sure if these are specifically the Grow Hope acres that Prybylski's are offering, but nonetheless, farming is well underway at Creekridge Farms. And Josh, I wanted to ask a little bit about, we're right on site. This literally is ground zero. Tell us a little bit about what you guys need to do to prepare for seeding, and even as well, what's some of the work that leads up to really try to, as best as you can, ensure that you have a successful crop year.
So yeah, it all starts probably a year prior, just having our rotation in place. We have a pretty diverse rotation, as we heard earlier, just all the different crops we grow, and so just planning that out, getting our seed cleaned and all of our inputs lined up, and we have an agronomist that we work with, so he's doing his soil tests and getting a recommendation for us. We do VR on our field, so we're variable rate fertilizing and our variable rate seeding rates as well, and there's a lot of work that we have to do to prepare to get out here and spend most of the winter lining that all up, and so that when it's go time, we are ready to go and can have a smooth seeding season.
Wow. And you were saying today, I mean, it's May 12th. It's a nice sunny day, starting to dry out. It looks it's a good day to get some acres put in.
Surprisingly, the winter, spring thaw that we've had, it's actually, for the most part, 90% of the field, 95% of the field is ideal, perfect conditions.
Wow, that's
and
great.
Beautiful. Yeah.
And what crops being put into the ground here?
We are seeding wheat right now.
Okay, wow. You know, it occurs to me, I'm a gardener, and I'm gonna just grab a little bit of, in some ways, when we think about food security for people around the world, this, like, as I said, really is ground zero. And you guys as farmers, I mean, there's so much ag technology, as we even just saw this, you know, the whole seeding unit going by. There's a lot of science that goes behind, you know, really trying to ensure a successful crop. And yet there still is this aspect about a tiny seed going into fertile soil. There's a lot that goes in dryland farming. You know, you're dependent on a lot of you know, weather conditions. Yeah, for you, what is that like? Is there still a little bit of a miraculous, or the marvel of the growing season and that seed going into the soil?
Yeah, it is a miracle, like you said. Just what God has designed, how He's designed and created this world, and how it all works, and how seed works. And yeah, I'm marveled by it, blown away by it all the time. And
actually, curiously, if say conditions are great this year, what you know, would you hope? You know, what's some people might feel like they don't know how much what would a good yield look like in terms of bushels per acre?
For us, we're targeting 75 to 80 bushels an acre, and that's what we're targeting. That's what we've planned for, and put fertilizer there for that. And so that's what.
All right.
That would be good for us. Yes.
We'll definitely continue to be in prayer for that. And speaking about acres, it's one of the things I wanted to shift a little bit of gears. You know, some people may know an acre. We use those words all the time. Grow Hope Saskatchewan has over 500 acres available for sponsorship. 1 acre is about the size of a football field, and so especially for Saskatchewan folks, and you know, it's the start of the Rider season, you're thinking about football. So there's about 500 football fields available for sponsorship. That is what is that's the amount of land that's dedicated through Grow Hope Saskatchewan to put seed in the ground, to grow crops, and to you know, the proceeds from those crops then go to the Foodgrains Bank and to our international work. And you guys are contributing acres into that. Tell me a little bit about your motivation as farmers. And you have mentioned some, you know, aspects of your Christian faith. Tell me a little bit about your motivation as farmers to say, yes, we want to offer acres into this project, which is obviously then enabling other people to come on board and join in this effort.
Yeah, we enjoy and feel it's our duty to bless others with what we've been blessed. And so yeah, we decided to give 40 acres to the project and donate that and the proceeds. And I think it's yeah, everybody's duty to care for others, and we can do that through agriculture, through what God's blessed us with the ground He's given us. And yeah, it's just been a blessing to us as well to give back. And yeah,
wow.
We appreciate that opportunity and working with others. And
thank you. And I've often said in other times before, farmers who are often enabling or opening up these acres for sponsorship. I mean, they're giving up of their you know, their own proceeds, but opening up these acres for sponsorship just allows many more people to kind of join in this kind of group effort. Mm-hmm. And I think we want you to know, and all the other Grow Hope Saskatchewan farmers to know, that there are many people that are sponsoring acres, that are part of this movement, that are saying, hey, we want to join you in this effort and kind of believe in this larger mission. Mm-hmm. of all of these partnerships working together to help end hunger, where in places in the world where it is, you know, we see hunger very severe, and we can name numerous regions. That's not the point of this interview right now, but yeah, thank you for offering that. Mm-hmm. And quickly, one last thing. I know you guys, Creekridge Farms, is involved in Grow Hope Saskatchewan often has field days, and you guys are involved in what's called Saskatchewan Open Farm Days. And that's a really unique offering out of Food and Farm Care Saskatchewan, I think, to help link urban and rural people. Can you tell me a little bit more about that and when that will be?
Yeah, so it's the intent of it is to open up our farm to the general public, for people to come into our operation, onto our site, and just have a look around and visit and get their hands on some equipment, possibly sit in this, see what's all involved, and we go for a little bit of a tour out into the fields and into the cattle, and just yeah, our goal, I guess, is to connect that urban rural, and help to maybe close the gap in the disconnect that is there, and try and educate and just allow people to see where their food comes from and what it takes. And
Josh, thank you so much for giving of your time, and I know you've got a lot on your plate today and in the coming days, and so we just really appreciate it.
yeah, thank you.
Okay,
See you.
bye for now.